Hi guys, it's been a while since I have seen you and made it into your inboxes. I have been busily working away on my course, which I am so excited to share with you very, very soon. And I am happy to be back here today, finishing off what we started talking about different story types that will help you in selling your products, your services, whatever business that you have. And today we're talking about the two final story types, but just to recap, there have been 6 other story types. So those are founding story, customer experience story, what you stand for, what you do, success stories, and future stories. And if you missed any of those were combined into 2 videos. Those are available on my website at christybilbrey.com or on my YouTube channel, which is Christy Bilbrey. Now, to get into the final 2 story types. Dun, 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 dun. They are backstories and behind the scenes. So to start with backstories, I think this is a really good example. Many of you will remember a movie that came out a few years ago called The Social Network that was about Mark Zuckerberg and who he was before Facebook. Obviously, we all know how successful Facebook has become, but this shares who he was before it all happened, and people love, love, love those stories. So these are very similar to a founding story, but a backstory usually goes more in depth into before, as opposed to focusing on how everything came about to actually start the business. So that differentiates it. But when you tell a story, as always, be relatable, be vulnerable to your audience. And if you want to share a little bit of dirt about yourself, feel free. I leave that totally to your discretion, but people will definitely eat it up. And the last story type that we're going to cover is behind the scenes. So this, you don't have to have the most exciting product or service in the world to show behind the scenes and this dramatic transformation, but people really just want a human perspective. So anything that's fun, quirky, craziness, people will just eat that up. And it's important that you give a little bit of human perspective because your final product is going to be polished, it's going to look perfect. People are just going to assume, that's the way it is, just easy, put together. And you and I both know that's not the way it is as business owners, right? You put your blood, sweat, and tears into this. So you're going to show how you do something, how you create something, and all of the different pieces or craziness that comes along with that, because people will appreciate the final product more and they'll appreciate you more, as well as getting to know you. And that's the bottom line for why we're sharing stories, to be more engaged with our audiences so that people know, like, and trust you as a business. And speaking of products, if you have been enjoying this series on stories that sell, then please stay tuned for my upcoming course, which I will be sharing very, very soon. And make sure that you have signed up on my website at christybilbrey.com to get all the tips and all the details when that course comes out. And as always, until next time, I'm wishing you great success.